there are some songs that are about 2 minutes and then they have about 8 writers on them. That was really catchy. I'm unavailable, they know they see me and I just same thing all through. It could be just one person that brought up the idea and then they inculcated it.
True.
So it's not necessarily that they have to write line by line by line together.
You cannot just do. I cannot have a project and then you do Otilo, and then I'm doing credits on that one on Otilo, and then Grammy is nominating me, and then you will not receive the same plaque I received because of Otilo. Now you drop album and then you just forget, and then you are seeing Benson being #1. When your album can give that album a run for his money. Hey guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Trust me, I think this is one of those days where you probably wake up not feel like doing anything. I'm not going to lie to you, but you have to do this thing and all of that. We have you guys in mind, and so even those days we don't want to do it, yeah, it's where you have like you wake up like so messed up. You still have to be like, I have these guys in mind, Crystal fans, we got you guys covered like chit. One of your biggest guys out here is here. This is Daki. My name is spelled Darki, and then you know it's EE. Nigeria is going through a whole lot, and I don't know how to say it, but it's just everywhere is hot. The country is hot, and NEPA should please give us more light. We need light like more than ever at this point. Quick one, welcome to Gospel Reaction. Whenever you see me on the red couch, you show that we're back here with another amazing conversations as it concerns your fave, my fave, our fave. Today we have Davido on the conversation. BUJU, Benson, and Ruga came out, I think on Monday or something, on Saturday, where they came out with their old bromance thingy, RMD. Not the actor, but then they call it Romeo. So I think RMD means like Romeo Must Die. No, Romeo Must Die. But the real film is like Romeo and Juliet. Yeah. I think so, like that. But this way, they have their own RMD, like a remix, but Romeo Must Die. And it's coming after a back and forth with BUJU and Benson fights. You know, they've had like serious issues back and forth. Nobody expected that they will see these guys together again. But regardless, Afrobeat space is a space where you fight today, tomorrow is all love, next tomorrow is all bad blood. But regardless, at this point, we're sure that BUJU, Benson, and Ruga are obviously cool together because RMD is something they've given us hint that's about to drop, and we're waiting to see what that one actually look like. Davido, on the other hand, we've seen all talks of so many writers, which I think is not bad. Afrobeat is thriving on collaboration, so if you can write, people can write a song, provided the song is a good song. However you do it, even if it's 1 million people that write that song, let the song be good. It makes more sense. And we've seen like of Lugos Olori, we've seen Peruzzi, who is a constant writer for Davido, receiving plaques and all of that. What is Davido doing with writers and all of these conversations? We are talking about that today. And if I were you, now I say it's like a lot, right? If I were you, I will not change it. But regardless, it's the truth because of the caliber of our talk today. I don't think it's wise for us to leave this channel. I don't think it's wise. It's really not wise. So what you can do for me is this. Take a chill pill, share this pill with somebody. Do you think they love Afrobeat? Share it now. I'm talking to you now. You share it now, then come back and let's have conversations together. By the way, I'm not here alone. I'm also here with Donifeski, and we're set to do justice on the conversation. If I were you, like I always say, we won't go nowhere. Donifeski was good enough.
Yeah.
How is it, brother?
Good.
Oh my god, guys, like I said, welcome again to this particular reaction. I probably get to miss this one here, so I'm sure you guys have seen the news on Monday, Tuesday that the UMG team have come out to get a part of the collaboration team. So let me not use the word part of it, get complicated, but they've collaborated with Mavis have collaborated with these guys to run the affairs of the Mavis team. And you understand the way to think about this in the conversation. What does it have to do with the what they have, the Rema, the Star? What does this deal have to do with them? Will it bring more people artists? Will it send people away? You know, these are the fears of Nigerians. I'm sure you guys are thinking about it. We are here to give you guys answers to that one. By the way, let's begin with Davido and the writers thingy. Peruzzi is an affirmed writer on Unavailable. And we saw Logos in the interview where he also came out to say that he also was a writer on Unavailable. Unavailable is a song from Davido and Musa Keys. I want to believe that Musa Keys also wrote part of what he said on that song. Because
Musa Keys sang in his dialect, so obviously.
Yeah, so he has to write it. So let's say we have basically 3 writers. I also want to believe they don't write anything. But let me believe he doesn't write anything. So let's say we have Peruzzi, Logos, and Musa Keys writing a 2 minute 30 second song. Like, don't you think it's too much?
It's not too much, because there are some songs that are about 2 minutes and then they have about 8 writers on them.
I've seen so, yeah, true. I've seen
Yeah,
something
so
like
it's not just even a Davido song. I've seen some Burna Boy songs that have about 8-7 writers. On it. Some Whiskey songs, same thing. So songwriting is not an issue at all for me. Like, is not a thing. Same thing with movies. All these actors, they act on the scripts that they are given. Yeah. So no, at the end of the day, the actors are the popular ones. Like, the actors are the big ones. And Nikulakos, like a lot of movies, the actors are the big people that we get to know. We do not even know who wrote what script and who were the people that did some writings on it. So yeah, I feel like writing songs or whatnot is not an issue at all. Like, I don't even see that as a big deal. Everybody at some point gets, every creative, not even just musicians, and every creative have some level of influence from other people to whatever it is they do. Songwriters, content creators, kids, like everything, even artists get inspiration from something. Yeah. So it's not by fire by force, you have to write it by yourself. Yeah, there are some artists that we know the kind of artists that they are. People can write for them. The likes of them, Asha. I don't even know. I can't even say that outrightly because I'm not super close. But I know Brimo writes his song outrightly by himself. I know some other guys. I know Damsey, one of my guys, he writes his songs by himself. Like, a lot of other people like that, they exist and they write their songs. But then there are other people that they get influence from other people. They get writers. Arya Star, for instance, has one constant guy that writes for her, and every time you listen to her song, you definitely hear the guy's pen in the songs, because he wrote this, he wrote that. Definitely you hear his pen game on those kind of songs. So I feel like, for me personally, songwriting or whatever is not an issue at all for me at all.
Now, I think we're like I said in my introduction, I don't think it's a problem. I think collaboration works better with that. But however, I feel like for movie industries, right? I want to act a movie. I've been in a space like that before, where we see a director comes or the movie comes and say, I have a movie, I want to speak to family, I want to this is how I see it in my head. This is what I'm thinking moves, and it's bringing screenplayers or something. About 7 of them or 10 of them. So each of them are writing according to the storyline they're giving them. So this one write this one, and okay, I like the way you start your movie. The movie is quite nice. I like the way you end your own. Okay, I like the way. So they now take all the writers together and now give it to one person to assemble it into a movie. Makes sense. But for song, it's not like that. Artist doesn't come to song and say, I have a song I want to speak to. No, it's just like the beat comes and then they vibe on it. So how do you now have people to now write?
For me, for movies, it's also different. That's not the only way that it goes. There have been instances whereby I have a couple of friends that are script writers. So what they do is they write full-blown movies, like from beginning to the end, series, single movies, and then they go hunting to sell it out. They look for directors, they look for people that are in tune to what they projected, and then they meet up with them. They explain that, okay, this is what we have. I have this movie that I've written out the script. They go through, say, oh, okay, I like the direction, but then why not add some feel of family? Why not add some feel of violence? Why not add some feel of love to it? And then they go to edit it. So there are scripts, there are movies that have been solely written by just one writer or maybe 2. And there are some, like the way you explained, that we have a couple of people, the director comes, share an idea, and then people go to write. So same thing what with music. At times artists will come to the studio, hear a beat, vibe on it straight up. At times you come to the studio, hear a beat, people are vibing like, oh, I like that vibe. Oh, I like that vibe. Oh yeah, now let me voice on it. Like, so there are different ways to go creative about about art, because music too is art. So Burna Boy, for instance, there was Usher that said, oh, Burna Boy, when they were in the studio, that he stepped out and then they said, oh, he's locked in. And then
that was what's his name? Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes, rather, that he locked the door and everything. I was recorded. By the time they were out, Burna Boy was done. And then there have been instances whereby you check Burna Boy's Apple Music credits, you see that 6 people, 7 people co-wrote the song. So like, it is not stable. So yes, people coming together to write is not an issue. Artists single-handedly also writing his own song for himself is not an issue. 2 people coming to say that Baba, this song now you go feature Pamo. Look at this Davido, this techno song that I gave Davido. Bro, if Techno had sang that song, if he not become what it is it if?
I think what is that? Is that Fall or If?
Fall.
One of them came before one year.
So it is very, very, not bad at all. Not bad.
Yeah, I like I said, I understand that it's not bad. I'm trying to see. I feel like I said for movies, right? Where we have so many screenwriters, it doesn't conflict. It is people bringing ideas, but then for music in 2 minutes, for instance, if you have 8 people writing in 2 minutes music, how do they do it? How do they sync it that it now work and they're not confusion?
Now, you know that if, let's say for instance, we're in a recording session and then production is going on, and I just go like Otilo, and then it sings, they are going to give me credit for that. That's just what I did. So I necessarily don't have to write a full-blown verse or the hook or anything. So far I contributed to it, and I want to be credited to it, definitely they have to give me credit for what I did. So having writers on song doesn't mean that they wrote I'm unavailable, they know they see me and I'm sorry for it could be one part of the hook that was really catchy. I'm unavailable, they know they see me and it's just same thing all through. It could be just one person that brought up the idea and then they inculcated it.
True.
So it's not necessarily that they have to write line by line by line together. It could be just your contribution to it basically. So far it can be spelled out and written out. Definitely you can say, oh yes, you want a split for that, because obviously what he did was a contribution and made the track a better one. And by the time you say, let's remove it, and it takes out some sort of finesse, easily they will leave it.
I think it now makes more sense why the Grammy had to remove some names of the Grammy list.
Yes, now obviously.
Now it just means some people just do some lazy ass work and expect to get credit for it. Yeah, it's just some lazy ass work.
Very vexed.
You cannot just do. I cannot have a project and then you do Otilo, and then I'm doing credits on that one on Otilo. And then Grammy is nominating me, and then you will not receive the same plaque I received because of Otilo. I think I was one person who was I felt bad for Fireboy or the Grammy. I was like, they should have just. But I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. 50%,
yeah, on the work. So if you do Otilo, that's like maybe 5% now. Yeah. So there's no way you get one.
I think it makes sense. I really think it makes sense. But anyways, it just makes more sense that writers should come together. We saw you see Victoria Oxlade, where he spoke about collaboration basically and how people should do. And I know we said it over and over again how Afrobeat can do better if we have more collaboration and everything. Now we're talking about writers and all of that. But don't you think these are avenues that will make Afrobeat artists quite lazy? Because obviously I have the money, I can pay writers, so just do me a song. I'll just come and use my voice. People love my voice. As a matter of fact, if you think writers don't get. I really don't know who wrote. Even though that I don't know who wrote Unavailable. I don't know who wrote Essence. I don't know who wrote Calm Down. I don't know who wrote some of the I don't know who wrote some of the biggest songs, but I know who sang it because the person's voice was down to hear. I don't think you just make this artist lazy because now they are, and they think about people that now write, they don't even get credit.
They get paid.
No, I'm talking about people that now write their own personal song. That's on Primo.
Oh,
they don't get like the much accolades. Like they don't put in the hard work. Now one artist somewhere is just La Vida.
Everything boils down to different things and what the artists want to achieve. Like some artists now they get song written because if you get songwriters now you're spending more because you're going to pay them. Then they're going to sign split sheets. You're still going to keep paying them. If the song becomes big, they have some sort of percentage that they'll get. So you're spending more money. Now you know that you didn't put effort, you have spent money. So that means that you have to promote the song, to at least get some sort of revenue back. Yeah. So the fact that you are not intellectually, writing, but you still have to be the one to sing it. You have to add the melody because your voice has to come through to deliver the message on the song. So there's no such thing as they are becoming lazy because they're going to spend money. They're going to also invest their time in it. So at last, it's a win-win situation for all of them. Yes, I didn't really wrap my head to write, but obviously I'm going to pay you for that. It is a payment for services. Same way we have some artists that produces their songs. Same way some artists go to producers. Same way we have producers that are now becoming artists, but then they are not having other people produce the songs that they sing. So like everything works hand in hand.
Wow, everything works. I think for a fact and obviously for truth, in fact, I got to know something for the first time on this. I won't tell you what those things are, but I kind of feel like it actually just makes you understand some basic things you probably did not know before now, and it's quite beautiful to see that artists. By the way, if you're an artist, you want to sing a song, just come and meet me. I have amazing lights I can give you, so that we share royalties together and I get paid. No matter how small, income is being made. Anyways, moving on from that. But anyways, we saw Davido receiving Logos got a plaque for that. What's his name? Peruzzi also
Peruzzi,
got one.
yeah.
So all writers are going to get one for all of that.
It depends on the efforts now.
But-
Just like it depends on the
I think I need to see what Lugos wrote on that. I want to see what Lugos wrote on that song.
He said you had a full song. Then Peruzzi now came with Davido now said they should remove the verse, that Peruzzi should write the verse. So Peruzzi wrote the verse.
Unavailable.
And I'm sorry for one my matter. Sorry, I'm only human. And that was Peruzzi's.
On disappointed Peruzzi show. I thought that was Lugos. I would have said that was Lugos writing. But think about it, I'm unavailable. That's too late. I'm not talking about the song. But good song, good effort, and congrats to Lugos and Peruzzi for that one. Peruzzi is no writer for Davido, writer.
Yeah.
Davido is one person who's not ashamed to say it. If you write for him, he's coming out to give you credit. This guy wrote for me. But then we have some artists who come out to say we don't have writers. However, if you check their short credits, they have writers. If you know those artists, put their name in the comment section. Okay, moving on to the next conversation. It's one that has to do with these two guys, Ruga and Benson. I think what's beef doing in the industry is that it puts you. Say if I'm beefing, say I'm beefing the band, for instance, so to say, it now makes us in comparison. People now put us in the same bracket. Cause I feel like in normal context, if you put them in context, Ruga and Benson don't be the same brackets. Someone is bigger actually. I'm not going to mention the person's name because you will often come from my head. But we saw where they had a fight at the point where a fan brought the fight up and it became a very serious thing. Yeah. Something so small became very, very massive. They called inside themselves, one patch eye, fatty bomb bomb, back and forth. And the Eddies came, they put them in the same brackets, and Benson won the Eddies, got the car. I think Benson was the last guy that won the car. They didn't give a car last year.
They didn't give Ashake.
They didn't give. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. No matter you want money, you still want Bentley. Everybody want in this life. Everybody want Bentley in this life. Your whiskey, your Davido, everybody want Bentley. I feel sad for Ashake though. I don't know what this year will win actually. Odumodu, yeah, Shani Poppy. When are they pray?
Now it's going to be very tight.
With Nigeria is doing. Well, like, the Marika game, you see, collect it too. But then we saw where Benson bought the car, and then he also came out to call Ruga's name, and I will love Ruga. But that didn't end. Because after that one again, it became a back and forth. Nami first do, number one, number two, back and forth. But then we saw recently where Ruga and posted at the same time that they had this. Yeah. So I don't. Is a song actually? They had a song together. They called RMD. Romeo Must Die, and this is coming after Ruga has left his label.
Yeah.
Benson obviously is on his own and working together and everything. Is Benson on his own? I think that's the international deal.
The Empire is weird.
Yeah,
he has something with Empire.
Yeah, but it's like. So whenever I see artists say I'm on my own,
I think what Benson has with Empire is distribution deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's not like signed to the label.
It's not signed to label.
So Empire is also before Empire became a label, they were running distributions. So artists distribute songs through them, just same way we have one RPM, and the likes. So Empire is a distribution company, same as record label. So a lot of artists run distribution through them. Kizaniel uses Empire, Benson uses Empire, LAX, One Nicole, and a lot of other people. They use the distribution arm of Empire.
But they're not signed to Empire.
No, not signed as label artists.
As artists, makes sense. But then we saw where both artists actually came out now to announce that there's a song coming through. They called it RMD, Romeo Must Die. Do you think it's another? Do you think all of this fight from last year to now was breeding for this moment?
Well, for me, right from time, I've always known that all the fights are just cruise. Like,
it was not real.
It wasn't real, like real. Right now, the real fight that seems to be real is now Davido and Burna Boy. That's like the real fight that we have at hand right now. But the other ones now just side. And the real fights are also fights that are not even out in the public. Those ones are confirmed that they beef themselves. Because one person will talk, the other person will be quiet. Yeah. But for me, I feel like right from time, Ruga and Benson were just, catch cruise, band, they could be in their DM, they laugh and everything. Because after that time, we saw them together abroad or something on a rooftop where they were, playing or something.
That was an old video.
It was not an old video, So I feel like right from time it has been normal industry PRP. That's my own thoughts. So even if they are fighting, well, all well and good, for them. But now they came to announce, Romeo Must Die. I think Romeo Must Die, let him die. And then, people were like, oh yeah, we're waiting for this. Someone said, 2 years now, don't fold. Can you come?
What is about this fold thing?
And now team 4 now. Say you don't fold. You don't.
I get
that kind of P. So for me, looking forward to this one. It's a good one. To be sincere, because like we always say here, that collaboration is the new way, right
true,
now, because
true.
we can see the power of collaborations between local artists and international artists, between international artists and local artists, between local and local international. Like collaboration has a strong effect for everyone, regardless of who or what
you are,
what you're doing. So now they've come together that they have Romeo Monster. I think it's a Benson song, because the link has Empire, Empire RMD. So I think it's a Benson song featuring Ruga, but then it's Benson and Ruga, on that one. Really chilled Benson style. Ruga easily would also come through and mother that one. But then I love the fact that yes, this young generation know that the style of them, Whiskey, Davido, and Burna Boy, cannot work for them, because during their own era they were only 3 dominant people. Now look at Rema has been buzzing out of the blue. Now another artist would buzz for 2 years, so there's no top 3 for their generation, or this person is a top for a while. Look at Love 113 CK, he was also true. He had his era for like about 2 years too. He was doing this, getting that, blah blah blah. But then we cannot say he's on the level of them Whiskey, Davido, and Burna Boy, even though he had bigger songs, he had bigger records, bigger achievements than them. Same way for Rema too. We cannot say Rema is ahead of Whiskey, Davido, and Burna Boy, even though he's done a whole lot more than they did at the stage when they were in the industry. So their own era, it's going to be a very very tough one to say top 3, these are the biggest 4 and everything, because bro, the music space has changed, the game has changed. So the best bet is to be together in one accord, drop songs together, collaborate, and which is one thing that they've picked up and they are doing right now.
Okay, so we saw the snippet. I think this morning Benson gave us one snippet from the song. I know what Ruga sound like. Ruga has a bit of dancehall to his song, but this Benson now, look at what those artists sing. Benson love a very very cool beat. Just beat that you allow him talk. Benson love beat like don't allow him talk. Ruga is more of a fast-paced person. Ruga love
dancehall.
Ruga love that making sure your body. Now this beat, this song. Truth is told, this is not a Ruga beat. This is never a Ruga beat.
Man, getting it, that fade out. If you it's this. I'm ahead of them, I see what you.
No,
it is, bro.
No.
Make I play. Wait now. I go sing as well.
I go sing. But that was faster.
No. Man gets it. See that fade out. If you do them move out, and they get it, it is. I'm ahead of them. I see what you. Bro, should I play the song for you?
That's all you're doing.
That's the beat.
That's all you're doing.
Wait,
you're now singing it with this beat.
Wait now.
So you're a bit slower.
Man getting it, that fade out. I know what I'm saying now.
Wait now.
It is now. It is. It's the same bounce. It's the same bounce. Now see. It's the same bounce.
Actually,
no they whine. No they whine me.
Actually, it's the same bounce. But then, I was going to ask you how Ruga will go, but I think I just
Ruga. See, bro, when I heard you're like, bro, this is their comfort zone. Like I think they were very smart and very very wise to stay on this lane, because Benson easily is good with pen. You murder it. Ruga easily. This
vibes.
Bro, he's going to really really kill it. So I'm really excited about what both of them want to drop. I'm just a bit scared it should not now be a flop.
We'll drag them again.
Like, you get me? So the people now be like, if I don't know me, I don't even settle in a fight too, because this one we wanna do no be at all. It's just like having a Whiskey and Davido song, bro. It should not happen.
I think those guys are.
Should not
I think they recognize that song. I think they've done
It should not happen.
But they're just scared of dropping this
It
song.
should not happen. It should not happen.
If the song doesn't tag, it's going to be bad.
It should not happen.
If the song doesn't do 100
So it's
million.
best it does not come out. It's
But
it's
Burna
best
and
it does
Whiskey
not
are coming through. They've done like 2 songs.
Yeah,
together.
because now Burna Boy is a very, very, very versatile artist. Like he can do anything. But then Wizkid, we know that he's not. Yeah, Wizkid is good, he's talented, but then he's not as versatile. Versatile is the word. Same thing with Davido. We know Davido's comfort zone like easily anytime. But Burna Boy, you cannot box Burna Boy to that. Oh, this is what Burna Boy is good at. Before he turn you, you jump on Taliban's like, bro, what is this? You know, he turns you, he jump on, you know, one other thing. So Burna Boy sitting on top of the world, he turns you, he gives you City Boy, he turns you, he gives you make I know for all of life, right? Like bro, so yeah. he's not boxed up on one thing. So he's very versatile. That's why a Burna Boy and Davido song too would always bang. Like Burna Boy and anybody, I think it would bang. Because I said and it's very rare to say, oh, this artist is doing like Burna Boy.
It's rare.
Like it's very hard because Burna Boy na like chameleon. He get different color for body.
Anyway, he show you that way they see.
That one they see.
Well, anyways, just like we said, obviously this one we are looking forward to see where we don't know. I think they've not given us release date yet.
No.
Yeah, but we just
pre-save.
Yeah, pre-save. We just keep your fingers crossed to see what's.
And then now I see why all of the things happening with Benz's album has been happening. Add it together. Say less.
In case you are wondering what happened, Benz's album is number 1 as we speak. I think it's still number 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 1 as we speak. The album was released last year, and
song.
You
dropped a video rather to a song.
Yeah, you dropped a video to a song. Ahead of every album that came out, Work of Art, Timeless, I Told Them. Olamide is just one on serious person. Olamide just yeah, that one the top 100 again.
Baba just won the.
Olamide just too on serious. That album the top 100 again.
Badu. You don't drop album, I don't hear him, and I don't vibe. Bro, how many songs did he even push on that album? Like, and the album had good songs.
He moved on. Olamide moved on.
Bro, like no.
There was a video we saw him there. Was supposed to shoot it. Till now, I never dropped that video.
Badu.
You know they find money.
He has too much money now. So
that guy is still on serious. I think I now know why he should leave music because you can't be acting this way.
Like it's so lackadaisical.
Yeah, just leave it. Just leave it. Just a collaboration. How will you drop album and then you just forget and then you are seeing Benson sincerely Benson being number 1 when your boy can give that album a run for his money. I saw this song with on his album New Religion.
Yeah.
Mr. Shake has done 15 million.
Bro,
15 million.
Without push. Like nothing.
On its own. 15 million. The one with CK has done about 10 million plus.
Yeah.
The one he had, the one Red My Stick was just from me. Like there was this one that the bounce was had. I forgot. I saw it on. That was about 20 million already. Like these are all numbers without effort. No effort.
Just
no TikTok challenge. No dance beat. No dance to it.
Bro.
No lyrics game. No giveaway to it.
You be fool.
I'm not going to lie, please leave music, just leave it because we can't be defending what we don't approve to. But anyways, looking at Benson, we can't wait to see what they're going to come out with, and the bromas is nice actually, nice.
Really good to see.
Aside Benson and Ruga, who are also having young boys in the show that are also having small beef.
I don't think we have.
I can't remember any
because they don't already learn from what up with the big guys, so they try to all stay in love, even though maybe they are just far off, they bro, but then there are no such like bitter fight and having to call themselves out and all that. But then they are like just cool. Even though they are like best. Yeah. Who?
Just remember Portable and Sherry Vibe.
That one, Cruise.
Sherry Vibe has been see.
Okay, yeah, maybe that one. But then I still feel like that one too is still very, very solvable. Like it's not major shenanigans.
Major, but anyways, if in case you are still buzzing somebody and you're still fighting somebody, Afrobeat is growing, you're leaving fight behind. Afrobeat is daily leaving fight behind. It is now called to good sound and good music.
Yes,
it's
sir.
not about beef and fight. If you're going to strive with this
Everybody's
music,
pushing up the culture.
push the culture and leave fight alone. Okay, so guys, finally, last conversation, right? I've been hearing a lot of guys talking about the UMG. So I think people that don't know, people that know, people that have proud knowledge about it are all talking about it, and it's getting concerning. So, but like I always say, this is the only way you get to learn and relearn and unlearn about music and its business. Anyways, we saw the Mavins team headed by Don Jazzy come out to announce on Monday evening, towards evening there, about that there is a major change to the team. They partner with UMG, and people asking, who's UMG? What are they doing? What's their input? What will it affect? So let's start from the main question: who's UMG?
UMG is Universal Music Group. Yeah. So they house a lot of subgroups, sub-record labels, and all of that are under them.
Okay.
So it's just like a big distribution, company.
You said distribution company?
Yeah, it's not really a distribution, like it's a big business. Let me use that word.
Okay.
Big music business. Yeah, that houses a lot of sub business and sub labels, sub distribution companies, and the other ones. So like Universal Music Group is like a big business body.
Okay.
They house a lot of other sub music groups. They house a lot of distribution companies, just like Def Jam, for instance, is under the Universal Music Group. There's also Virgin Music under Universal Music Group. I think at a point, I think CK had something to do with Virgin Music Group before he went to Sony. So it's like a big family, just like we have Empire, and then there's YBNL under Empire. Then they have distribution companies. So Universal UMG is like a big group, of company for music business, basically.
Okay, I kind of feel like that's a good way to start the conversation, right? Now they've partnered with them. Now I think on this P, I've been on this P for quite a time.
Yeah.
Out to.
He's been wanting to, because at a point I can't remember the year, they got a big deal from one Arabian company. I think they said they dropped about $100 million or something as partners, for Mavin. So they had a lot of funds as at then to disburse. You can tell, from the way they do their rollout strategies and all that more money the ground. So they house a lot of. They now create an academy, house a lot of artists. They feed them, clothe them, house them, and all of that. So they have nothing to worry about. So if you are in Mavin, even though blow, which feel your own called depression, but your life, your body, like you are not lacking anything. You go places with cars, with convoy, with security and all of that. So that's like the standard they created. Probably the deal expired or ended, and they know that they cannot continue to finance with their personal money.
They have to get something else.
They need some sort of investment. And that was when Jazzy came out. I think it was last year. That he's open to partnership and all of that. That he's looking for people to buy some sort of shares in Mavins. And I'm sure they had a lot of people come through, and UMG happens to be the best one for them, and then they are with UMG.
Okay, now Mavins are with UMG and Mavins are now together on a business venture. Now a lot of talks about the fears of what now becomes of Rema, what becomes of Ayastar. Is this a major boost to them, or is something to threat? Is now what a threat to them?
It's not a threat. It's not a threat. It's a boost to them, because now they now have more leverage to the international scene. Everybody at Mavins have more leverage to the international music scene. They have more opportunities, just like the same way when we talk about artist leaving labels. There are some doors that your label will open for you that you cannot open for yourself.
Sure.
Now there are some doors that Mavin could not have even opened, but UMG would open for them, and then they will go in easily. There are some favors that they may want to be asking for now. The favors will be coming their way. So
easily,
easily, like it's just like, they don't even need to ask. It's just like, it's part of the package. So it's not even a favor anymore. It's part of the deal. It's their right. Let me use that word. To use whatever it is that they may be wanting before. Now they have it at the tip of their finger that this blah blah blah. Some collaborations that they could have been finding it hard to get easily, at the fingertip, that Alpha, Wiz Khalifa, I want you on this. They come through, and that's where it is. So it is a bigger opportunity for the Mavins family, and it's even a bigger opportunity for Afrobeat. And I hope that they do not now allow the reverse to happen, and then allow UMG to now control
this. True. Anyways, I saw this one, and I intend to end with the assessment that come up is the fact that now we now have two strong guys managing likes of Ayastar.
Yeah.
Now Mavins are working with them. Mavins are now working with UMG. their finances will be cut short to an extent because now we have a lot of people now getting shares of that money. UMG is getting shares, Mavis is getting shares, and we don't even know there might be other ventures also involved getting shares. Now, does this in any way affect them to an extent? We're not talking about the artists themselves, not about
I don't think it affects them.
But their money will be cut short.
I don't think so, because now look at it from the angle of, let's say Rema drops a song.
Okay.
These people now, they have formulas for, because at the end of the day, yes, there's a thing of, oh, your song is going viral, and then there's a thing of intentional virality of a song, you know, which is one thing that all of these big, you know, international labels, you know, are good with. They know how to sell their markets pretty well. They know where to go to. They know where to pump in the money. Now the funds is there, so it is easy for artists to have big songs. And then when you have big songs that is racking up to 2 billion views, by the time you get your shares, at all, you get 30%, which is 300 million of.
No, that's 600 million.
600 million. Now compared to you dropping a lone song without a big label,
getting 15,
and you're getting 10 million, or let's say I do 100 million, which in turn label will still collect, and at the end of the day you get 30 million. Compared to there's a big label, all of them share.
You still get 600.
And that's why Rema said that he's very, very satisfied with where he is, because he's making a lot of money. So he's not really concerned about label is getting this, because he knows that his take home is increasing, you know, by the day. Like there's really nothing to worry about. If I was in a position to, I wouldn't even bother myself. Same thing with, you know, Ashake. Like he wouldn't be bothered because he's making his money. He's fine. He's doing well for himself. Where he was last year, he's not last month. Let me not even say last year.
Last week, he's not where he is this week
right now. So I think for me, it's nothing to, you know, worry about for the artists. It's a bigger opportunity for them to even, you know, get, you know, bigger and better at what they do. So I see it as, for me as an artist, I just want to sing. Let me not worry about the whole business, how to promote. Bruh, let me just enter studio and sing. I say I want to drop so time. Let me drop. One thing I'm just, you know, hoping for. I know that Don Jazzy is a very, very disciplined, you know, businessman. I'm sure that he will not allow UMG to now create some sort of controversy or tend to influence the way they, you know, do their things as per, you know, their song production, song direction. You know, now wanting to totally direct them to focus on international markets and tend to forget rather, you know, the home base, which is also very important. So I know that Don Jazzy knows all of these things, and they must have, you know, really scrutinized the deal to the T, you know, and ensure that everything is, you know, intact.
Finally, before I leave this, the final one I promise you is the fact now that we have a bigger label, we have more money to spend. Now, what happens to artists under the team who are not productive? Now, I'll mention something like Bayani, who are very less productive, like the likes of Pretty Lifestyle, Steady, thereabouts.
I think for me, for all of these guys, I don't think that they are not productive or they are not good. All of them are good. I don't feel like it is the rollout strategy that is affecting them. Now, look at Arasta dropped Koma. Exactly, this year is a perfect year. January and February, 2 months. Arasta has dropped. Magix has dropped. Okay.
Yeah.
Crayon has dropped. Bayani is going to drop maybe this weekend or next weekend. Johnny Drew is going to drop on Friday. That's 5 already. Boy Spice, he dropped with Kaid.
Yeah.
That's 6 artists in 2 months. How are they going to thrive?
Well, okay, tribes.
For how long?
Okay, it's number 10 is the 10th most streamed song on Spotify for the year.
Now, right now, the song is, you know, doing well for itself because of, let me not say, but then maybe the narrative around it, based on, it's like, my story out of depression. I was depressed, I was down and everything. Mostly because things were not working. I was dropping songs, they were not getting up. You know, Nigerians were very emotional.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to say that that's the reason, but then that's
it could just be from.
Now, Boy Spice dropped to Kaid. If they call you Agbanche,
that's total trash. I said it's my full chest.
Now, Johnny Drew did one with his fans that I recorded and everything. Is dropping this Friday. Korede Bello has one with Jazzy to drop in. So there's a lot of affiliations with the Mavin's, you know, family that is affecting some of the artists. Yeah, the big ones do not need anything. They just need to drop. Rema now can wake up. That one, he say he drops anytime he likes. He can say he wants to drop next week. Now, the ones that have dropped, the other 5 now that have dropped, easily will be affected. Because Rema doesn't even need so much promotions and everything, bro. he's enjoying one of the biggest songs so far in
True.
2 years. Arya start doing well for herself, getting the numbers, most streamed Spotify song in over 10 millions already. So, bro, what's going to happen to others? So I think that they need to, probably this is one of the things that they will do better at UMG. They need to structure their rollout strategy properly for all of their artists. They shouldn't rush all of them out at the same time. It will affect people now. In 3 weeks, literally 5 artists or 4 artists have dropped. JD is going to drop this Friday. Bayani posted already. I saw the ad that is also going to drop. That's in 1 month, 6 artists dropping songs. What took much now?
Kashama dropped long. Anyways, guys, I hope this answered your question. But anyways, you still have more further questions as to what the AMG and Mavin team look like. Mind you, we are not Mavins. We're just giving you insight on what we know about music knowledge and all of that. But if you have questions, please come to the comment section, drop your thought there. We'll actually pick them and answers, give you answers that will suit you. And trust me, when we give you answers, you can take to the bank that these are 100% correct answers. My name is Taki. This is Donny Fesky. Before I leave this, I have to mention that today's Donny Fesky's birthday. I don't know how he does that. I think because of you guys, he has not opened this card. Been on card for like past 2 episodes. He has it for not giving you guys the carpet. Check his page, you'll see his new pictures. He has posted what his face look like. You understand why he's not wearing cap for like Monday and Wednesday. So check it, you'll see it. If you want to sing a birthday song, please do. If I sing it now, the studio will crack and spoil. So I'm not going to do that. But then happy birthday, long life and prosperity. Wish you the best. And this coming year is going to be a perfect year for you. Best year, inshallah, in Jesus' name. Amen. If Muslim don't work, Christian go work. What's that your guy that sings Juju? What is it? Please, the guy, if you that guy come to the studio, come and add your part to it, because this year either will make LM, either will make ML, either make ML or will make. If I want what this is like you thought I was saying ML. If I want what ML is, guy, I'm not gonna lie to you. ML is the real deal. Either will make ML or will make YM. One of the M must make it. Guys, you love you. Take care of yourself, guys.